Welcome to Dark Sorcery. I'm Catna Willis, and I have here Uriel Zahriel. Is that Zahriel?
Zahriel. Yeah.
Zahriel? Sorry.
Oh, good.
I'm very helpless at explaining names. But today we are going to start on a food series, and today's subject will be about onions. So we're going to tell all the viewers out there how to use everyday foods, yeah, of course, onions, for how to use in food and in normal day experiences to gather their energy, pretty much. What do you have your take on it?
I think that's actually a really good take, especially for a lot of modern day practitioners today. A lot of people honestly don't break down their practice so simply in thinking how basic some ingredients is in their daily practice simply can be. And that can simply be taken care of at the grocery store. You're surrounded by natural ingredients basically in your food. It still is primal. It nourishes your body, and it nourishes your practice. It comes from the earth, and it has energy. It has power. A lot of people undermine and undervalue, I think, that part of their practice because we are brought up that way. We always are made to think that our food is something different than our practice. So we naturally are made to think that we need to go to the big fancy occult store and buy all the fancy other things and not think of, you know,
The
onions,
everyday essentials, that's right.
onions, broccoli, rice, beans. This is just common everyday things that, truthfully, even our most basic traditional tribal people, hoodoo, voodoo, all these other practices around the world, ethnic people been doing since day one, since the sun first emerged upon this earth. So I think this is actually a really good new step for dark sorcery.
Yes,
What do you
and for
think?
everybody else too that can use their everyday essentials and use it as spiritual practices and their pagan
Absolutely.
work. So we're going to start off with on different types of onions because there's obviously we've got those purple onions, brown onions, white onions, yellow onions. Because you use the colors, isn't that right, Uriel?
Yes,
How
there is. There's even
the colors,
green onions. You can actually
yeah,
they're very rich in vitamins and antioxidants, and even some onions are actually good in. They're proving today in modern day science and medical science be anti-aging and antibacterial and anti-canceral as well. But they're also like the green onions are really good in prosperity spells, and other
that's right.
onions are good in love spells and in absorbing different type of negative influence as well and
It's
even
like yeah, it's like the purple onion. You can use that for love spells or breaking up somebody. It depends on your incantation and how you're directing it, but you can use that onion for that specific purpose. Yes.
absolutely.
Um, like I said, so colors is important. Numerology is important with onions too. So obviously, if you put one onion that is a strong leader type, we all know what number ones are, we all know what number threes are. So sometimes we want to put three onions in, that's more strong and powerful. So as you know, the numerology, for everyone else who doesn't know numerology, just go and research numerology. You'll understand the basics of numbers. There's we can do curses with it, obviously with onions. So do you want to say a few things on the curses, Uriel?
As far as curses, on as far as absorbing and stuff, if you feel like you've been cursed, a lot of ethnic and traditional people around the world, especially in the South American people and tribes, they typically take onions and they slice them up and they actually place them on the body to absorb the curses or even in the rooms to absorb the energy. Oftentimes too, a lot of people today's society, they talk about like needing sage, and it's actually a very common practice and a big topic, being sage is a very controversial subject in some circles. But honestly, if you lack incense or something to rid yourself of negative energy in a quick hurry, you can simply just take the skin off of an onion and literally crumble it up with some scissors and put that on your coals and burn that. And it will actually do the same effect as actually burning sage or frankincense or anything like that to get rid of negative energy as well. So,
Yeah.
in a nutshell, honestly, it's just
for also, if you're trying to remove negative energy, you can also inscribe on the onion itself and start peeling the layers. You're actually doing a spell at the same time too. So you can you inscribe your negativity, peel off one layer, wait 1 day, see how you go. If it's not good, inscribe it again, peel another layer off, put it back in the fridge or something to keep the onion still going, see if it's still you got negativity, do it again, because you see onions got layers until you get to the end. So you can use onions that way to clean negativity off yourself or any person who you want to, because you're going to inscribe it anyway, so you just put it in detail on what it is. So that's how you can remove negative forces. Also, for the curses, we were doing the curses, you can actually do the same thing too. Inscribe what you feel, but you have to do the incantation and direct it to the right path. So if you're going to do a curse, you can write the curse on there and make them feel heart pain. You can make them get heartburn. So if you've got a victim there that you want them to feel heartburn, you can actually use an onion, just chop it up, put it into your spell, no problem, in your cauldron, whatever. If it's dried, you can burn it, no problem. Just don't smell it, don't get it near your near yourself. If you're going to do it, try to do it outside, because some things is not good to inhale, so for the negativity, you could do that with the onion and the cursing as well. So you got the heartburn, or you can make them cry. You can add it in, but you just have to direct the incantation again. Say, I want to make this person cry. Add the onion. Done. And then you can also do it too while you're cooking. So if you're cooking something in your room and you got someone there that you don't like, you can actually put an incantation while you're stir frying, saying, for that person only, while you're stir frying your onion in your pan or whatever, I add the curse to make him or her feel sadness and cry every night or something like that, And then you finish off your incantation and while you're cooking your meal, because when you serve the food, it only directs to that person, because you just said only that person. So you're not affecting everybody else. So that's another way too, to add a curse with onions. So onions and food, you can definitely make into any spiritual way, because it's all energy. We're all energy from everything. So everything that's nature, you can use its energy. You just got to direct it and have the proper incantation. Yeah. So that's pretty good. So and also you got to use the colors. Remember the colors. So colors, numerology. Just add all that together. That's it. So for the onions, we will have a poster that we'll be making about onions. We'll put it into Dark Sorcery. So if you're on our Instagram, so we're on Instagram and Dark Sorcery too, as well as I'm on Instagram, Catna Willis. And Uriel is also on Instagram too, and so you'll see the poster there, and also in the groups. So keep an eye out on it, and we will be back with more series about more vegetables and food and more stuff that you can do, and it's affordable because it's going to be in your everyday cupboard. So keep an eye out for it. So thank you for watching, and peace out from Dark Sorcery.
Thank you, guys.